Hi everybody, Dan Illman here with some exciting news. DRF Formulator, the gold standard in past performance information, is now free exclusively on DRF Bets. Join DRF Bets with the promo code WINNING. Get a $250 first deposit match bonus, a $10 free bet, and free Formulator already uploaded to your account. Access Formulator's premium features, including sortable trainer stats, race replays, personalized trip notes, and lots more. Free Formulator exclusively on DRF Bets. Dan Illman, Mike Beer, race number 10 at Belmont Park on Saturday is the Grade 3 Westchester, one-turn mile. $200,000 is the purse for older horses. Before we get to the analysis, some exciting stuff going on from DRF. Play the free-to-play $50,000 Derby cash grab game and win real cash prizes for answering questions correctly. Now, I don't know what that means, Mike Beer. Does it mean, is the sky blue? And you say yes, you have a chance to win $50,000. I think it might be more challenging than that, but you never know. It's free to play. That's the most important thing. Just search for the DRF Cash Grab in the App Store or the Google Play Store and download the app to participate for your chance at $50,000. Let's take a look at the field for the Westchester. The Westchester, Mike, is usually a prep for the Met Mile. Considering who is heading for the Met Mile as we speak right now, Flightline, Speaker's Corner, this race might be a prep for something else.
It didn't draw the greatest field in the world, that's for sure. We only have 5 in here. We'll see a couple of them, have a chance to do some good things later on this year, though, Dan. I don't know if the Met Mile would be the right spot, but it could be somewhere else.
Only a 5-horse field. Pace could be very important. We throw up the Timeform US pace projector, and I don't think this pace will be very fast. Sound Money showed speed 3 starts back when wiring him going 7 furlongs, but came from dead last to win his most recent start. So your guess is as good as mine as to whether Sound Money is going to make the front, but you look at the rest of this field and there's no speed at all.
There's not. I do think he's the fastest horse early in here if he, gets out of the gate okay in this race, Dan. They did rate him last time where he was, he was just very heavily favored there. So it didn't really matter what they did. His prior 2 starts, though, the 1-3 back, as you mentioned, where he went to the lead, even the 1-2 back where he didn't break and then he rushed up into a fast pace. I mean, they suggest that he's certainly fast enough to make the lead in here.
In my opinion, the key to this race is the number 1 Greatest Honor, who is one of the better 3-year-olds of 2021. Heck, he won the Holy Bull. He won the Fountain of Youth. He was 3rd in the Florida Derby, and then he disappeared. Now he's come back with 2 starts in 2022, and he hasn't done much. 9-2 on the morning line here. Fair, considering his credentials. Javier Castellano up for Shug McGahee. But the question I have for you is this. Is he slowly racing himself back into form, or is he finished?
No, I think he's slowly racing himself back into form. We'll see. This could be a key race for him. I'm not so sure that I love the, the shorter distance for him. He didn't seem like a horse, at least early on, who was, hampered by longer distances. It felt like he appreciated longer distances. So I don't know, Dan. His challenger was okay. I felt like he really needed that one. He did a little better last time in the Go Zapper, made a little move into that race and finished 3rd. I think he can improve again.
Sound Money is the number 2. Chad Brown, Kendrick Carmouche. I would expect him to be the pace setter, as does Timeform US. He's your 8-5 morning line, second choice on the morning line. He shook loose to win 3 starts back, going 7/8 of a mile. And we'll watch his last race. 2 other than optional claimer, where he was last on the backstretch and saved ground, got the split 3 wide on the second turn, takes aim after this huge long shot. And I have to admit, he had to work a little bit to put Sibelius away.
He did. I'll just say I still think he ran okay in here, Dan. I know it looks like he's 2-5. The horse that he's challenging here is a big price, and he's working hard to do it. That Sibelius he's a pretty underrated horse. I think this is actually a pretty good performance for Sound Money, but it was a race he was supposed to win. His race 2 back is the one that makes me feel like maybe this horse has a chance to be okay, because listen, he wound up finishing 3rd that day. He ran the best race. He had tons of things go against him that day, and he just got beat at the end.
10-time winner Zoomer, the number 3. Nice price on the morning line here for Zoomer, 6-1. Dylan Davis. Linda Rice claimed this horse for 62.5, 2 starts back, and cut him back in distance for one of those sort of claiming crown races, the Caixa Electronica, and things might not have worked out well for him in that race. As we turn into the stretch, we see Zoomer is last. He is on the rail. He is in behind horses, and he's going to somehow make this close.
Yeah, he runs really well, and this horse is in really good form right now. This is a good performance from him. Listen, the whole field's sort of coming together here with a look at this thing, and he does find room on the rail. So it's not like this trip was a total disaster, Dan, but he still ran well again. And his last 3 or 4 races, they're all really good. He did beat Sound Money 2 starts back, but he beat that horse with all the best of it, sitting out a wicked pace that day while Sound Money did all the dirty work and then closing up late to get there.
Cody's Wish is the number 4, never off the board from 7 lifetime starts, made his stakes debut at Tampa Bay, finishing ahead of Greatest Honor in the Grade 3 Challenger. Let's watch that effort right now. He kept on the outside most of the way. He makes a sweeping move turning into the stretch. It looks like he has all the momentum. He just isn't going to be able to get by Scalding. The good news for Cody's Wish fans is that Scalding's pretty good. He came back to win another nice race.
Yeah, he's definitely flattered. It gives you a little bit of hope here that there's no problem with Cody's Wish in this race, because I'm at the 8th pole of this race, I thought he was going right by. Couldn't get there, settled for second best. Another race where he got out of the gate last, Dan, and that's a real problem for this horse. He does not get out of the gate very well. I don't know how much that's supposed to matter against this field. Overall, I just feel like there's a chance he might just be a little bit better than these horses.
You can never count out Uriah St. Louis trained horses at giant prices. The 5 Informative won the Salvatore Mile at Monmouth last year at 79 to 1. He was 3rd in a stakes race 3 starts back at 51 to 1. The problem is he doesn't have a lot of early speed, and you just got to get him on his A+ day, and he needs to have a thing or two go right, because in that Salvatore Mile, that pace came apart.
Yeah, he had a wicked pace in front of him that day, and he took advantage. And this race feels like it's going to be run exactly the opposite, Dan, going shorter. It really works against this horse, but it'll be a big price once again, if you believe.
Top pick time for the Grade 3 Westchester. Before we get to that, please do the DRF subscribe button. I have to remember that one. I always forget. Subscribe. DRF TV videos coming straight to you. Pick time for the Westchester. Cody's Wish, Mike. I think he has the most upside of any horse in this field. I think he has enough tactical speed to stay within range, and his last race proved he is a stakes horse.
Yeah, I just think it's a good spot for him. I hope he gets out of the gate at least, close to with everybody else in this race and doesn't get left too far behind, because after that, he's got enough speed to keep close.
Hoping pace makes the race. Sound Money, sharp form, hoping get to the lead, put him to sleep, sprint on home. 4-2-1-3 for Mike, 2-3-4-1 for me. It's the Westchester, the 3rd of 3 graded races on Derby Day, Saturday at Belmont. Good luck.